Hi, Miss Morphew here. A good student remembers things. Remember, a genius writes things down. So put a notes on a piece of paper, put a date, keep a few notes, or put it on your device. I introduced myself. Hi, Miss Morphew here. In 2018, I had a student named Joe Burney who sort of branded himself. When he got up to do his very first speech, he said, "Hello, I'm Joe Burney. Some people call me Joe. Some people call me Burney. Some people call me Joe Burney." You can imagine our delight. We laughed, but we even laughed more when he started his second and his third. We began to anticipate that he had branded himself with his intro. You can brand yourself by consistently using the same fonts or the same words or the same images to represent you. When to Meet has established that there are a few hours I will be available for you. Tuesday, 3:15 to 4 Eastern, which of course is 2:15 to 3 Central, and Saturday, 1:30 to 2 Eastern, which is 12:30 to 1 Central Time. I'll be opening a Zoom and be available, listening for when you beep in. All you have to do is click the link that's in our news that says, here's our Zoom address, and pop in to see me. We can share screens and work through how to navigate things, how to develop an outline, whatever you need to work on. How to offer feedback in discussion is one of our videos. So if you need to remind yourself of best practices, go watch that again. I'm proud of the way many of you have begun to flesh out using some of our words of communication from our videos and our content and our exercises to detail your observations, how you connect, what questions you have, so we actually have a collegiate discussion. I love too that you're putting your critiques, offering different ways to do things and suggestions for improvement. Kind, helpful, and specific replies are very helpful. Your peers are counting on you, so I need you to hook up with your base groups. In the base groups, you can practice soft skills. Industry says to the workforce development teams, you have got to make sure that these guys are working on their soft skills. They need employees who can show up, do the job, stay off their phones except for business purposes, talk to each other, solve problems, go home, rinse, repeat, and do it again. So practice those soft skills. Your peers are counting on you, and each peer gets to grade their group members as an assignment and a grade a little later on in the term. So it doesn't matter if you come in late, get in there. PES and storytelling are our big event this week. We've got some students who looked at my heads up from week 2 and they said, oh, I think this is due. So yay you who got it in early, you have a particularly light week. PES is a personal experience story, and we have a lot of those videos in already. Remember to use the rubric for PES. It's only 3 to 4 minutes, and it goes through the sequence, and I see that some of you have added in that vocal change and that dialogue as your characters that you flesh out through their words and actions and responses as they solve some problem. So yay you. The storytelling is another option. Whether it's a fable you want to tell, a myth, a folk tale, a pork-pie tale, or some unusual fan fiction, as long as it fits the rubric, look at practicing vocal modulations and gestures and character creation as they go through a problem resolution in a story that you retell. Visuals are exceptional. So Ryan, was it you that actually pulled up your turkey trophy, and we had wedding pictures shown? You can also do, like I'm doing, if you have the advanced Screencast-O-Matic, your picture will show in the side. If you do a Zoom recording or a video recording, you can have other technology that you'll show your screens. Use visuals to enhance your telling. Stories are a great part of your expository speech that draw your listeners into your points. And it's great when they're standalone to get the chance to practice developing characters through your voice and your body. No outlines required, but some people use cue cards or put the chart in the back of their device, their recording device, or behind their recording device, so that they will be able to remember and keep on track. There is only one video to watch. Many students say they love it. They show that in their response in the classroom. It's 4 graduate students from Stanford from, I think, 2014, and they will, I want you to physically get up and do what they're doing. They will tell you how to stand, where to stand, how to gesture, and they're a lot of fun. There are more videos in links. You might check out Vanessa Van Edwards' 5 or 7 hand gestures that are critical, or other videos on story. There's a reflection journal every single week. I'm sorry if I confused a few people who emailed me and said, where do I post week 2's reflection journal? You just keep that. I think I confused you because I asked you to post your plan as a part of your reflection journal, or your reflection journal from week 1. Reflection journals are not going to be collected, but they're important for you to do each week. Date them and capture your thoughts and feelings and experiences. What challenges did you overcome? You're going to see how far you have made it by the end of this term. I did post in week 3 that you can finish the replies to discussion number 2 by the end of week 3. So let's have some good threads going. TED Talk was mentioned in our videos last week. We explained what they were, in fact, how you could search for ones you were interested in, and how we were going to do online discussions and later on a TED 2 paper. That is not on the calendar yet as an assignment, but the heads up is there. And here's another heads up. This week, on March 4th, a virtual study night will go on. I have it in the course outline, and you'll got a RaterNet email inviting you to click the link and sign up for it. Great chance for digital communication practice. This is a picture from an actual session of Long Night Against Procrastination, which is one of those long study nights. And Aaliyah Galvin and I just cracked up. We were looking for her psychology research paper, and she was looking at drug addiction, but she hadn't chatted the librarian. So we clicked on Chat the Librarian, and Laura the librarian said, so what is drug addiction? It was hilarious. Have a good time. Pop in March 4th. Sign up, pop in, and you'll get a momentum shell in with your other classes that you can click on and work on to meet up with us. There'll be Zoom. All the teachers have their Zoom. The professors have their Zoom sessions going on within that momentum. So we'll end with Joe Burney. He didn't just brand himself with his intro. He also used a lot of contrast and unusual things that grabbed our attention. For his demonstration speech, Joe stood fully clothed at the beginning and began to take off pieces of his clothing as he told us the story about being a lifeguard at the Cumberland Mountain State Park in Cumberland County. By the time he ended up, he was with his whistle and his swimming suit, and he saved his buddy there, Preston Buck, and showed us life-saving maneuvers. When you can use visuals or unusual things, unusual methods to get our attention, that's all cool. This is a great class to practice how you can do that with the technology and the videos. So have fun with it, get our attention, engage us, and have a good time. Remember to email me if you'd like to ask me any questions or hook up an appointment for Zoom. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.